Let's meet the team. So we are a pack of aging veterans. Yeah, that's doable. That might not be doable.
Thank God it's low priority.
Oh.
What's a financial? Rip off the Band-Aid.
Awesome.
Well, if we start canning a whole bunch.
Reaches the round.
Reach the round of 16
Not
of the
happening.
FA Cup.
Not happening.
Youth Academy. That's all we got to do.
That's
They got low initial wages, and we just sell off the old guys.
It's great. We pay them nothing.
But he is legitimately the best player on the team.
He is, but yeah. There he is.
Oh well. Wow, that's weird.
Already
The keeper is coming in.
Yeah, and
For
saying
his
hello to the
physio.
player who was signed after him. Well, he's only
Yeah.
coming from Finland. The keeper's coming from New Zealand.
My first request.
No.
We're changing the formation to the Man City formation.
No, we ain't.
3-2-4-1, baby.
Yes, I would like to save the changes, but you're going to change all the changes, and we're not going to change the changes that you changed. So the coach came in absolutely hammered and was like, I got an idea. Draws on the whiteboard. There's red string everywhere. And then the ball boy politely pokes him on the shoulder and is like, sir, we have a match in 30 minutes. Oh
One
my
man.
god.
One man.
One man to save the world. And his name is the Swede. Have you already forgotten about him? You sent him away and you forgot about him. I'm talking about our scout.
Oh, our scout. Oh, I'm sorry. No, the one Swede. Okay. The one Swede to rule them all.
Exactly.
Yeah, why is that red?
That's fine. That's fine. He's a captain and spirit of our team.
Yeah, but if you want... Yeah, we can maintain his wage, but if he wants more, we can cut him.
Whoa.
Well,
You say cut?
wage growth.
You guys have been tracking finances. That was my job.
I don't know why everyone's so worried.
Everyone's worried because we're 7% over.
2%.
2% over, but 2% over where we should be.
Mm-hmm. If we're already 2% over, why don't we just go 200%? Okay.
The real question is, why is Alo on international break?
I don't know. I don't know why we let him go on international
Why
break.
is one of our players good enough to be on a national team?
Because it's Finland.
Fair point.
Okay. Glad that's solved.
Are people paying us for it?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. I'm actually not 100% sure how that works.
I'm pretty sure national teams don't provide fees to
No.
clubs to take players.
I don't think they do
Well,
either.
damn it.
And yet here we are
It's the world we live in.
with our right wing god gone.
Yes, he is gone, and I think he's gone for this match. So we have to, first things first, figure out who we're subbing in, because EA is going to EA, and we can't sim a game if he's on an international break in on the roster. So,
Also, we're not playing with the broadsword. We're not going to whip that out.
I mean, we could totally whip it out.
Actually, right now, it's probably not for the best, considering, well, either way, we only have one winger in both formations.
I was going to say, it actually wouldn't be the worst time. Cisse is a right back.
Oh, and he's right-footed.
So
Put him in. Throw them crosses to that eight players in the box.
there you go.
Oh.
It's actually a very defensive formation when you really break it down.
No,
We've got
it is.
6 in the defensive third.
Yep. Is Chadwick, is he a CM or a
No,
cam?
he's a center attacking midfielder.
And then we got 2 flanking central forwards.
Summers is actually a center midfielder that likes playing.
We're playing the attack. All right.
Yeah. He's basically down by 2 points, which I interpret as he doesn't hate it. And then
Wow, I don't know what most of these fields mean.
Harrison John is what? You know what all these fields mean, obviously. As the representative for the board.
I love that left foot in swinger. I love it.
Where's the cost field and the revenue field?
We need a better striker.
We need a striker. He's actually technically not even a striker.
Oh Jesus! Did we sell the last guy?
No.
Did board father
I don't think
force us to sell?
I don't think we've ever had the only registered striker, out and out striker I think we have is Lee's. We've had a center forward. We've had a false nine as our false nine was our default at club founding. And I think
Gotcha.
we've just been working with that ever since.
All right. Well,
So, actually, which
sound
which
thrilled.
reminds me, can we? Yeah, we can change that position. So artificially, it's fine. But we do need an out and out striker. I agree with you.
are we currently? Is our youth academy looking for specific positions, or do we just want like best available?
Well, the Swede is looking for everyone.
Well, right.
So I don't think we limited the Swede.
How's our staff?
Yeah,
Oh wow! I completely forgot that we got a 5-5.
Yeah, we did. I love it.
All right, so he's looking for everybody in England. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
And we're marinating on. It looks like this crop of people. I don't know when these people came in, but
What's our budget?
budget. Who has a budget?
What's the
Definitely-
restrictions on
definitely
said budget? I'm just looking like how much
We have-
wage can we? Basically, are we at the point where if we hire someone from the youth scouting report, we put him in the youth academy, we should be fine. But when we transition them to the squad, we'll probably have to sell.
So we had the objective to start the season with the objective to keep the growth under 5%.
And we're at 7.
Currently it's 7. We're actually at 7.08 if you want to be super technical.
Not a fan.
We
Not
are
a fan.
818 pounds above budget.
Well, let's just get to the break. Let's get to the international. Let's get to mid-year, and then we'll.
Exactly my thoughts.
Wait, 818 pounds?
Yes.
What the hell is our total budget again?
Currently it is 42,220.
Huh.
A week.
Now, the 5% growth was based on our initial. We've lost all of everyone here, by the way. Based on our initial value of 39,430 pounds.
Gotcha. I knew EFL League 2 was long, but I didn't know it was this long.
All right. So yeah, we're over budget right now.
By a couple percentage points.
By a couple percentage points, by less than $1,000. So
Let's say a few percentage points.
a couple, because they have a whole different word for that.
We need to find a youth gem and then sell one of the veterans who's got a bigger wage.
Yeah, basically.
We can do this.
I think we can do this, and we've got a lot of people on. We got a lot of fat to trim. Okay, that's how I'm putting this. Not him. Not him. Not him. Not him yet. It should be.
All right, so identify the fat again.
All right, so I see Myers,
Oh yeah.
Bishop, maybe.
Sure.
Bishop's a good backup, but like Myers feels
Yeah.
like dead weight.
And
Two
$2,000.
$2,000 a week.
I shouldn't say dollars because we're in pounds.
We are in pounds, baby. Cisse, we're currently using him, so it feels rude to call him dead weight. Powell's super dead weight, which is a thing. So that is, I'm going to say limitation of the game, but also just let's say it's a game. It's a real life restriction. It's not, but let's say it is. We can cut 2 players a year. And cutting them will give them a one-time payout, but it will immediately remove them from the wage bill, which does count towards reducing wages. There's like a in-game like a week delay-ish. So we can't do it at like the last second, but if we're doing it anywhere near the last half of the season, it will count for us. So someone like Powell, if no one wants him, we could say sayonara.
Yeah. Although, do we need to make sure? So, can we cut him in the January transfer window?
We can definitely cut him then. We can cut him after that, and it'll still count.
It'll still count. Okay.
Yeah. We just can't like cut him in like June.
Yeah, we can't cut them when the season ends because that's when your financial reporting
Exactly.
is due, which means you need to make your mark before the season ends.
Exactly.
Got it.
But other than that, both Powells can go. The Powell brothers.
But I think we can also sign some folks from the youth academy
Yeah.
to replace the spots at a lower wage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So that's where we're
So we
sitting.
just can't. We gotta put our floaties on and
Yeah.
stay above water.
Stay.
I'd say, all right, what are they playing? A 4-2-3-1, 2 holding, which basically means we're doing the same thing, but we're condensing the center of the pitch towards the top. I am scared of their wingers. I'm scared of the wingers.
It's my secret cap. I'm scared all the time.
But hey, you gotta try a new formation here or there, and we don't have our star players, so this might be a good time to give it a shot. It's time for the beheading.
For Cumbria. Oh, whoops. All right, hold on. We can fix that.
Did we just forfeit?
No.
Were they
no,
asking
no.
us to forfeit?
They said we were going to play with less subs than we could because he's still on the bench. But we can fix that. Actually, I guess Powell should be there. Give him his day in the sun. What is this team?
It's a shambles.
It's a Shaddongate. That feels like poor branding.
Yeah.
We were.
I
The
don't know if
marketing
I
guy was
want,
like,
want our
broadsword,
name
yes.
to be used that way.
Broadsword, yes. Using your town name as a verb for disaster? No.
Not great.
I don't love it. I believe.
Okay, let's win this one.
I believe. It's
Why
taking a
is
long
it thinking
time.
so hard?
Hey, because we won.
Hey, let's go.
Was this a home game?
Defense.
What?
Was this a home game? Or?
It was a home game. Anytime
Nice.
we're listed on the left side, it's a home game.
Okay. Awesome. That
Basically
gets
the
us up to
opposite
5
of
out
North
7.
American sports. What'd you say?
That gets us up to 5 out of 7.
Oh, are you
Home
actually
games that did not end in a defeat.
are you actually looking at our objectives?
Yeah.
Oh, look
Come
at
on.
you.
He was the one.
Yeah,
that,
that's
he
true.
was the one that instituted them. He is the
Am
board
I
fighter.
actually looking at the Are you guys looking at the objectives?
Absolutely
Over
not.
budget.
Absolutely not. Objectives? How are we doing? I mean, high priority is done. Check that box with flying colors.
Yeah.
Brand exposure.
Maybe, but it's a very
Well,
low
it's very low
objective.
priority, but we'll be
So
fine.
I.
Just not use Shaddongate
Continental
as an insult
success?
and maybe we'll be okay there.
Yeah. Okay. The marketing department did sit me down, and I've understood.
You
I
can't say that
shouldn't
anymore.
say that. in
Apparently, the
public.
team liked the tough love because we won. So
And
EA Sports coming in clutch with the reaching the
as an EFL 2 team, I need you to reach the round of 16.
16 of the FA Cup. Yeah, okay. Are we just rolling in hot?
I was debating it, but I feel like we should go and see if Alo's off. Nikolai, is he back from Finland? I don't think he is. Oh, he is. Oh, thank God. So glad we checked.
Get him in there.
Broadsword it with Nikolai?
I
Why is he
love it.
unhappy?
Okay.
He's content.
Because he's content. He came back from
that what that
international
face
duty.
is? Okay.
Yeah, yellow's content, red is
I mean-
into unhappy.
Finland probably lost 9 chances out of 10. So.
You know? Oh, here, I mean, the other. Which shirts are we wearing?
Black? Black.
Black and yellow. You know how
Oh,
it
yes.
is.
the bee's knees.
And
Yes.
I feel like
Look at it.
I don't like them.
I'll admit they look better from a distance.
Don't know if that's
But
true.
see,
I'm
like
looking at
that,
them from a
just like that.
distance.
That looks so much better than
Mm,
when it's in your face.
I feel like we didn't go big enough.
What is Win and
I-
Aloe actually positioned? Are they right?
The wingbacks, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got, Giles and Bull, obviously at center back.
Yep.
Win and Aloe are at wingback. We got, I think I have them set as center midfielders because they both prefer it for Bishop and Brown.
Bishop and Brown.
But they're literally just one pixel off between center midfield and center defensive.
Yep.
So there are first line of center D. We've got 2 lines of center D here. Am I
No,
reading
they're
that right?
midfielders.
No, they're midfielders.
It's really close. You can see they're like a hair forward of the wingbacks, which means obviously they
Okay.
are midfielders. Chadwick's playing attacking midfielder in the center, and then you got Summers and John playing as center forwards.
In the half spaces.
And Marshall is eventually that'll be a striker position, hopefully, but right now he is again a pixel down and in the center forward position as well, because he prefers it greatly.
This seems pretty arbitrary.
You would
We
think-
promise we're not putting you forward.
you're
You're not.
you're center forward,
We-
not a striker. You're in a striker.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you're not quite in a striker. It's fine. It's fine.
You could say that for all 3 of them. All 3 of them just didn't want to be a striker, but they're playing very close
They
to
are,
one.
and that's as the old adage goes. If you don't have a striker, play 3 center forwards. If I've heard it once, I've heard it a million times, and I've never heard it once.
Keep throwing people in the box.
Eventually, one of them will score.
All right. Broadsword, take 2.
All right,
Ah.
all right.
It's all right. We'll take it.
Ignore that 80th minute penalty
Penalty,
miss.
we almost-
Ignore that. We didn't lose. We drew.
Hey, we stole that game. We just stole
And
that
Harrison John did score. So the old adage: if you don't have a striker, play 3 center forwards.
game.
Coming in clutch.
So they did the penalty.
They
did.
we did the penalty, which means they got to take a penalty kick
Oh,
and missed it.
bummer.
But they missed it because we.
Oh, how's that bummer?
Yeah.
We didn't get a card for it, and they missed.
Hmm?
Now, Board Father said it was a bummer that they had a penalty. I was like, well, if they missed, so
They
we're
missed.
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, this is a good
big game.
class.
This is a big game.
This is
Check the standings here. Yep.
getting us towards the cusp of mid-table.
This would get us much closer to our objective. All right, how are we looking team wise? Oh wait, all right.
Well-
Let me go fix Cisse and Aloe.
A lot of people seem tired.
They do. Do we want to rest anybody? I mean, I would love to rest people, but we have no quality subs.
We have a nobody.
We have nobody. I would rest someone, but all of you just terrible.
How many games do we have left?
So many.
A long time.
Let's see. We are at 17, so 29. So team management here. People are getting tired. The guy we sold hasn't left because the transfer window's not
Yeah,
open.
it's not a transfer window. That makes sense, which means his wage is still there. That was preemptive strike for January. I like
I
it.
think it was. I'm going to pretend it was. We'll say it was. Either way, he's like the only quality
Backup we have.
backup in the center forward
Cisse.
area.
Let's put him in.
We could put him in
Get some use out of him before we get rid of him.
before we get rid of him. Really run him into the ground.
Yeah.
And then we do have, honestly, the center backs look fine, but Jones is there, Harrison and Cisse.
Yeah, that's about it.
But our defense looks okay.
Let's get some of the youth players in there. We got to get some signings.
We need the Swede to come in clutch.
Do we have anybody in our youth academy just sitting around?
I think if we did, we would have signed them.
Instantly, I would have hoped. So they all 15. Yeah.
We got.
No, we got some 17s.
We got some 17s, but Holt's the interesting one. He's relative to the rest of our team. His overall is actually pretty good, but his potential is kind of crap. So he's a good stopgap. Price. I don't know why we didn't sign him. Maybe it was the wages.
Potentially. Because he can at least he could back up one of our center forwards.
He could
probably.
He could play today.
He probably could.
So we could sign. Sign Price. Everyone else seemed. I mean, Lauren.
Does it say? Isn't this one you just sign and it doesn't tell you how much you're gonna pay?
That is correct. Yeah.
So you just.
That was a concept I was getting for. Yeah, I was looking forward to introducing to the board father. Yeah. So I don't know how to headcanon this, but in the game, when you sign a youth player, it doesn't actually tell you what you're signing them for. It just automatically applies a wage to them. And I don't know if the years are always the same. I think it's 2 or 3 years. It's normally very, very cheap compared to the rest of the players. So it's normally between I think it's going to be between £400 and £800. And I think if you get a really good player, it might go higher than that. I might be telling on myself. I don't normally have great youth players, apparently. But it'll be somewhere between there. But as far as where in that range, we have no control over what it's going to be. The game will assign it. We'll see it after they sign.
That sounds like it's less than the least expensive player I saw on our roster.
Yeah, probably.
So, as long as you get rid of one of those players,
yeah.
I don't see why not.
Which, in January, one of them's being sold in the same natural position. Logan Price is now going to be an active team roster. Yeah,
fantastic.
Let's do that.
I like this. This feels like a move of a desperate club, but we won't talk about that.
Living on 17-year-old dreams right now.
Yeah, signing them to a pro contract the day that we're going to play them. All right. Marshall is of the top 3. That's what we're assuming we want to sub in here. Marshall, I think, is the lowest energy, but he's also the only true center forward that we have. So unless Price loves playing at center forward, well, he doesn't hate it.
But he doesn't mind doing cam duties.
He does
attacking
not.
midfield.
How does
Can you move Chadwick?
Oh yeah, John
doesn't mind going up top.
Yeah, I actually realized right now we have them set up. Those top 3 are all center forward positions. So actually they're all going to be the same. So we could move any of them into there. So all right, cool, we'll do that. So we'll move.
Can only go well.
Such optimism. Oh my.
Heck yes.
Who else scored? Summers and Chadwick. Look at that. If you throw enough center forwards at the problem, they will score.
Yes. Bodies in the box.
This game is easy. I'm sorry it's so hard for you. Yeah, Myers fails to impress. Let's get him out of here. Is that 6 out of 7? Please tell me you have a whiteboard with a tally.
Maybe next time.
I'll write it on the wall. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, I feel like we have to change somebody's jerseys here. It's too close.
It's a bit of an eyesore there.
I know ours are, but...
So instead of that, it's going to be orange versus orange creamsicle. We can't let Bull have a break either.
Bull will never get a break. But Price could come in for Summers if we wanted to.
He's already +1 up.
Yeah, he is. Look at him go. Look at that man go.
Do we have him on a program?
We should put him on a program after this.
On a training regime.
I'll lose my mind. Dang it.
No.
Oh. The first time the broadsword has failed.
No.
That's a good. I'll take that. Good track record. Well, we were 2-1-1.
2-1-1, not bad. We got the monthly scouting report.
Oh, excellent. Lind, bring it on.
Lind is... Alright, so these are the old guys. We got Harley Nash, who we've been looking at for 4 months. It looks like he's an out-and-out striker, but his overall is pretty terrible, and his potential is between 71 and 83. Might be time to let him walk.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, how old is he? Is this guy in our...
No, these are prospects that our Swedish scout is currently looking at
Got it.
England.
Fair enough.
So I'm not crazy about the overall. He's definitely holding midfielder, looks like.
I think the only reason he's still there is because he's 6'3".
Yeah.
But 41 overall as a maximum seems a bit low even for us.
Yeah. We shouldn't be going for anyone that's at least high end mid 50s. Hello.
Speaking of, we've been looking at him for 3 months. I think we could give him a shot.
Yeah, he needs some time. Well, he's 15, so he's got age on his side. He needs some time in the youth system to develop a little bit more. His potential is very nice.
I guess the only question is, do you let him marinate here for a little longer, or do you start paying him some youth wages?
How much are youth wages?
What? I mean,
how much are youth
what?
wages?
There are no youth wages. What am I talking about? No, there are.
Too late.
Yeah, whoops. I was trying to hide that.
Nothing that hits your bank, sir. It hits one of your shell companies.
So, fun fact, I learned out it actually does factor into the game a little bit.
Sounds like you're making that up, Nate.
It's only if... So ordinarily, it doesn't really affect the game that much. Mm-hmm. But if you're really tight for cash... Nate will be familiar with this. If you're at like almost $0, you can actually get to a point where you can't sign youth players to your youth academy. But if you release a youth player, you can then sign one because you've made space for them because you're technically paying them. I think it's honestly less than that 400 to 800 number for when you sign them to a senior team. It's something even lower than that. I'll show you the screen. It actually tells you your total youth academy wages in one screen. So it's a minimal amount. It's not a livable wage. Let's don't worry. They're only minors. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable with this. But anyway, Mason Humphreys. I think we see. Well, let's scroll down the page. Is there anyone? Ooh. Well. Jude Francis. And Ellis Drew. Who's Jonathan Waters? Oh, he's also new. He's 6'2", but he's only valued at £190,000. Which is probably better than some players we have right now, but it's not great. His potential could be fantastic, though.
Good.
Alright, so I vote, just to get things in the system and rolling. Let's, I would sign Jude Francis to a youth contract. Maybe Jonathan Waters and Mason Humphreys. Just to get some bodies in the system.
Scroll down a little bit more.
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure I see them
Can
all
we
again.
get rid of those few that we were talking about earlier?
We can, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then I'm cool with that.
Okay, alright.
Hold on. Keep going down. Keep going one more. Ellis Drew. Never over him again.
Potential's not as high. And his valuation's 140,000.
Yeah. No, I'm good with those three.
Okay. Sign Jude. Now we can start singing Beatles songs. So, does that count as harassment?
I'm gonna count it as
I'm
harassment.
sure it's fine. Wait, you are? Oh. That seems out of character. Alright, are there any that we don't want to see anymore? I'm thinking Joshua Harding, maybe. And maybe Harvey
was that
Reed?
the first guy we were talking about? Yeah.
Does the kit man need to see more out of Joshua Harding?
No.
So we'll straight up reject him. And I'm going to... his potential's high. We'll straight up reject Harvey Reed. Alright, we'll let the rest sit there. We've only got one scout, so... Alright, now to cull the herd. I might have used the wrong term.
Not the best analogy. Illusion. A little bloody. Oh.
With a broadsword.
Drop our Polish striker.
Drop
We
him.
need to work on our brand image. You're not helping.
Cleave them in two? In twain?
I mean, that right mid as well. I mean, he's peaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Is he worth anything? I mean, we can't even sign him right now. He's 15.
Yeah.
So
I guess we could just let him sit.
I guess let him. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but then like you've got the 49 or 50 that are 17 that have better
Better potential. I would love if
We don't have him in the right minute though.
Huh?
And go ahead and open up Waters
Absolutely.
because I feel like he is not positioned in the right place, and he could make a big chunk. He could really grow in a one fell swoop.
Oh, he does not want to be a center back.
I don't think we put him in defense at all.
All right, where do you? Oh yeah, he would too. He would do nicely. Oh wow, you're very right.
When you start out on base stats on 31 and 46 physical, let's keep you as far away from the defense.
That's a great point. I didn't even get that far over on the screen. That's a solid point. He would be happy to be a striker. Do we want him there?
He's 6'2", right?
He's 6'2". You want to push him that high, or do we go... Yeah, I don't hate that idea.
The only thing with striker is also the physicality part. He's pretty weak.
True.
So,
true.
I'm thinking we either do like a center mid or maybe an attacking midfield or a center forward. One of those.
Okay. It's a faster development schedule for the attacking midfielder or
And
the
do we
center forward.
currently have any backup for was it Chadwick?
No natural replacement, but a lot of the center midfielders like
Can play in that
Bishop,
attack.
yeah, can play it fairly comfortably. But it doesn't hurt to have more. So we could definitely, we could do that to start and see where he goes from there.
Yeah, I feel like with the 4 weeks, you've got enough time to look at something else if it doesn't quite pan out. But
Yeah. All right. Look at that. I put him there.
yeah, he's out of position.
He is. You're not wrong. Okay, Humphreys, my boy.
Bad at everything except for pace and shooting. All right, well, we're keeping you up top
That
then.
seems like he might be in the right spot. Slide him over to the right side, I guess.
Either do a center forward
Ooh.
or right.
Oh, he doesn't want to be a... Well, he doesn't want to be anything. Well, he's okay with being
Center
a
forward is one thing. Or right wing.
Or right wing. Yeah, he's left wing. That makes sense. Kalma.
I'd say in our current broadsword, let's keep center forwards going so we can rotate
Yeah,
some
so
people.
broadsword. If we're keeping the broadsword, I think center forward's the only place for him.
Yep.
All right. We letting Tommaso go?
Yeah.
As he said, I've seen his last.
I'm really banking on Lynn to come through with some more people.
And I think he finally keyed into the fact that we sold De Vries. And so he's basically thinking he's going to fill in for De Vries.
His overall is 55.
His overall is 55. I don't think he's aware of that. So we can either say that he's the man for the job, that this is his chance, or it'll take some hard work. And that feels like the most brutal answer, even though I think it's still not going to
How
upset
old
him.
is he?
How old is he? In his late 20s, I think.
So little to no chance that he'll improve.
Correct.
Can we cut him? Get some money back?
We could potentially
Get
try and
back on
sell
budget?
him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's 28.
Sell him. Sell him. Oh, and then also check price for if we haven't set him up with a training program. I don't think you're going to get much more performance out of that. I think it's good to keep his bases wide if we change our formation, especially because he's not hating life in a center forward position.
So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posted.